Shocking truth. Every single year in America, thousands of retirees lose a huge part of their savings not because they didn't work hard, but because they chose the wrong state to retire in, and in 2026, this decision has become even more important due to rising living costs, healthcare changes, and tax differences that directly affect monthly income. So before anything else, make sure you hit that subscribe button and stay with this video till the end, because what you are about to learn can genuinely help you make a smarter, long-term retirement decision that could save you thousands of dollars every year while improving your lifestyle at the same time. And now let's dive deep into the first major state that continues to dominate retirement discussions in the United States, Florida, a place that has become almost symbolic of retirement itself because of its warm weather, tax benefits, and senior-friendly environment. And one of the biggest reasons Florida stays on top in 2026 is its zero-state income tax policy, which means retirees do not have to pay additional state tax on pensions, Social Security benefits, or retirement withdrawals, allowing them to stretch their savings much further compared to high-tax states. And beyond the financial benefits, Florida also offers a climate advantage that cannot be ignored, because the year-round sunshine attracts millions of retirees who want to avoid cold winters that can be physically challenging for older adults, especially those with arthritis or mobility issues. And cities like Sarasota, Tampa, and Orlando continue to grow as retirement hubs because they offer strong healthcare systems, active senior communities, and a wide range of recreational activities including beaches, parks, and social clubs that help retirees maintain an active lifestyle. But Florida is not the only strong option, and that is where Texas enters the picture as one of the fastest-growing retirement destinations in 2026 due to its combination of affordability, tax benefits, and modern infrastructure. Because just like Florida, Texas also has no state income tax, which immediately makes it attractive for fixed-income retirees. And when you compare housing prices, Texas still offers relatively more affordable options than many coastal states, especially in suburban areas around cities like San Antonio, Houston, and parts of Austin, where retirees can find comfortable homes without draining their entire retirement savings. And healthcare access in Texas has also improved significantly over the years, with major hospital networks and specialized care centers expanding across the state, making it a practical choice for long-term living. And moving westward, Arizona stands out as another powerful retirement destination, especially for people who prioritize health and climate conditions, because the dry desert weather is known to reduce pain and discomfort for individuals suffering from joint problems, respiratory conditions, or humidity sensitivity. And cities like Phoenix and Scottsdale are well developed with modern retirement communities, golf resorts, and high-quality medical facilities designed to support aging populations, while at the same time maintaining a relatively lower cost of living compared to California, which makes Arizona a balanced option for comfort and affordability. And before we continue into more hidden retirement gems, take a moment to like this video if you are finding value in this information, because it helps push this research-based content to more people who are planning their retirement journey and want to make informed decisions instead of emotional ones. And as we move forward in the next part of this video, you will discover even more surprising states that offer incredible financial benefits, lower taxes, and better quality of life options that most people overlook when planning retirement in America. Continuing from the first group of retirement hotspots, it becomes even more interesting when we start looking at states that are not always highlighted in mainstream retirement discussions but are becoming extremely powerful choices in 2026 due to shifting economics, lifestyle changes, and growing senior populations. And one of the most important of these states is North Carolina, which has quietly built a strong reputation as one of the most balanced retirement destinations in America, because it combines affordability, natural beauty, and quality health care in a way that few other states can match. And what makes North Carolina especially attractive is its diverse geography, where retirees can choose between coastal living, mountain views, or suburban city life depending on their personal preference. While still enjoying a relatively lower cost of living compared to many northeastern and western states, and cities like Raleigh, Durham, and Charlotte offer modern healthcare systems, strong hospital networks, and a growing number of retirement-friendly communities that provide both independence and support when needed. And at the same time, smaller towns in North Carolina offer peaceful environments with slower lifestyles that are ideal for retirees who want to avoid the noise and pressure of big cities. And this combination of options makes North Carolina a flexible and practical choice for many people entering retirement. And moving further into the southern region, we come across South Carolina, another rising star in the retirement landscape of 2026 that is gaining attention because it offers a similar climate to Florida, but often at a more affordable cost, especially when it comes to housing and property taxes. And this difference alone is pushing many retirees to consider South Carolina as a smarter alternative to more expensive coastal states. And cities such as Charleston, Greenville, and Myrtle Beach have become particularly popular because they offer coastal beauty, strong community life, and good healthcare access without the extremely high price tags seen in other beach destinations. And many retirees also appreciate the slower pace of life in South Carolina, which allows them to enjoy a peaceful and less stressful daily routine. And another major player in this retirement list is Tennessee, which has been rapidly rising in popularity due to its financial advantages and natural scenery. Because Tennessee has no state income tax on wages, and while retirement income rules vary slightly, the overall tax environment is still considered highly favorable compared to many other states. And this financial benefit, combined with relatively low property taxes, makes Tennessee an attractive destination for retirees who want to protect their savings and maximize their monthly income. And cities like Nashville, Knoxville, and Chattanooga offer a mix of modern amenities, cultural attractions, and access to health care, while also being surrounded by beautiful landscapes such as mountains, lakes, and parks that support an active outdoor lifestyle. And many retirees are also choosing Georgia for similar reasons, especially because it offers a balance between affordability and urban convenience, where suburban areas around Atlanta provide access to world-class hospitals, shopping centers, and transportation systems, while still maintaining lower living costs compared to major metropolitan cities in the Northeast. And at the same time, smaller cities in Georgia offer quieter environments with strong community connections that are very appealing for retirees seeking stability and comfort. And another important state that continues to attract attention is Nevada, which has become especially popular among retirees moving away from expensive states like California. Because Nevada offers no state income tax, which immediately provides financial relief. And cities like Henderson and parts of Las Vegas have developed into retirement-friendly areas with modern housing, healthcare facilities, and entertainment options that allow retirees to enjoy an active lifestyle without feeling isolated. And although Nevada is often associated with nightlife and tourism, many suburban areas are actually very peaceful and well-suited for long-term retirement living. And finally, in this section, we also need to mention Pennsylvania, which may not always appear in top rankings but still remains a strong option for retirees who prefer four-season living and historical charm. Because while Pennsylvania does have state income tax, it compensates with relatively affordable housing in many regions outside major cities, and also provides property tax relief programs for seniors that help reduce financial pressure. And cities like Pittsburgh and surrounding suburban areas offer excellent healthcare systems and strong hospital networks, which is a crucial factor for aging populations. And all of these states together show that retirement in America is no longer limited to traditional choices, but instead is becoming a flexible decision based on lifestyle, financial planning, and healthcare access. And in the next part of this video, we will explore even more unique retirement states that offer tax advantages, peaceful environments, and hidden benefits that many people do not realize until they start planning seriously for their future. As we continue exploring the best retirement destinations in America in 2026, it becomes clear that some of the most powerful advantages are not always found in the most famous or heavily advertised states, but instead in places that quietly offer long-term financial stability, lower taxes, and peaceful living environments that support a stress-free retirement lifestyle. And one such important state that deserves serious attention is Wyoming, which stands out as one of the most tax-friendly states in the entire country because it has no state income tax, very low property taxes, and overall minimal tax burden on retirees, making it especially attractive for individuals who want to maximize their fixed income and preserve their savings for as long as possible. And beyond financial benefits, Wyoming also offers something that many retirees deeply value, which is space, privacy, and direct connection with nature. Because the state has one of the lowest population densities in the United States, meaning retirees can enjoy a quiet and uncrowded lifestyle that is difficult to find in more urbanized regions, and areas near cities like Cheyenne, Casper, and Jackson provide access to essential services while still maintaining a peaceful, nature-oriented environment surrounded by mountains, open land, and scenic landscapes that promote mental well-being and outdoor activity. However, it is also important to understand that Wyoming's climate can be challenging for some retirees due to harsh winters and colder temperatures, which means it is best suited for individuals who are comfortable with seasonal changes and enjoy rural or semi-rural living rather than those seeking warm, year-round weather. And moving from Wyoming into another important category of retirement consideration, healthcare access becomes one of the most critical factors in 2026. Because no matter how low taxes or housing costs may be, retirees ultimately depend on strong medical systems for long-term security. And this is where states like Arizona, Florida, and North Carolina continue to maintain strong positions due to their advanced hospital networks, specialized senior care facilities, and growing medical infrastructure designed to handle aging populations. And in Arizona, for example, cities like Phoenix and Scottsdale are not only popular for climate reasons, but also for their highly developed healthcare systems that include top-rated hospitals and specialized treatment centers. While Florida continues to lead in senior healthcare services due to its massive retirement population, which has driven the expansion of clinics, rehabilitation centers, and elder care facilities across the entire state. And North Carolina also continues to rise in this category, with cities like Raleigh and Durham benefiting from strong research hospitals and medical universities that contribute to high-quality healthcare services. And when evaluating retirement locations in 2026, it is no longer enough to focus only on taxes or housing prices. Because modern retirees must also consider long-term medical needs, insurance costs, emergency care access, and proximity to specialized doctors. And another major trend shaping retirement decisions today is climate risk awareness. Because many retirees are now carefully avoiding areas that are prone to hurricanes, floods, wildfires, or extreme weather conditions that could disrupt both safety and insurance costs. And this is one reason why inland states such as Tennessee, North Carolina, and parts of Georgia are becoming increasingly popular as safer alternatives compared to highly exposed coastal regions. And at the same time, financial planning remains a major driver of retirement migration, especially as inflation and living costs continue to affect fixed-income households, which is why states with no income tax, such as Florida, Texas, Nevada, and Wyoming remain consistently attractive because they allow retirees to keep more of their money each month. But at the same time, it is important to recognize that affordability is not just about taxes alone, because daily expenses such as groceries, utilities, transportation, and healthcare also play a huge role in determining real quality of life. And this is where states like North Carolina and Georgia often outperform expectations by offering a balanced combination of moderate taxes and lower overall living costs compared to both high-tax and high-cost states. And ultimately, what we see in 2026 is a major shift in retirement thinking, where people are no longer choosing states based only on tradition or family history, but instead are carefully analyzing data, lifestyle preferences, healthcare access, and long-term financial sustainability before making their final decision. And in the final part of this video, we will bring everything together and reveal a complete summary of the top 10 retirement states in America, along with key insights that can help you decide which destination best fits your personal retirement goals and financial future. Bringing everything together, the retirement landscape in America in 2026 is more dynamic, competitive, and financially sensitive than ever before. And when we carefully evaluate all the factors, including taxes, cost of living, healthcare quality, climate conditions, safety, and long-term financial sustainability, a clear list of the top retirement states begins to emerge that can truly help retirees make smarter decisions for their future. And at the top of this list, we consistently see Florida, which remains one of the most powerful retirement destinations due to its zero-state income tax, warm climate, and extremely well-developed senior living infrastructure that supports millions of retirees across the state. From coastal cities like Sarasota to urban hubs like Tampa and Orlando, Florida continues to offer a lifestyle that blends relaxation with accessibility to healthcare and entertainment, making it a long-term favorite despite rising housing costs in certain areas. And closely following Florida is Texas, which continues to grow in popularity because of its strong economic environment, no state income tax, and relatively affordable housing options compared to many other large states. And cities like San Antonio and Houston suburbs offer retirees a balance between modern healthcare systems and lower living expenses, while still providing access to cultural activities and urban convenience. And then we have Arizona, which stands out for its climate advantages and strong retirement communities, especially in cities like Phoenix and Scottsdale, where retirees benefit from dry weather conditions, reducing health discomfort for many individuals and providing a comfortable environment for active living. And next on the list is North Carolina, which has become one of the most balanced retirement states in America thanks to its combination of affordability, natural beauty, and high-quality healthcare systems in cities like Raleigh and Charlotte. And this balance makes it especially attractive for retirees who want both comfort and practicality without sacrificing financial stability. And South Carolina also continues to rise as a strong competitor because it offers coastal living at a more affordable cost compared to Florida. While cities like Charleston and Myrtle Beach provide scenic beauty, community engagement, and a relaxed lifestyle that many retirees deeply appreciate. And Tennessee remains another powerful option in 2026 due to its tax advantages, low cost of living, and beautiful natural landscapes, where cities like Nashville and Knoxville offer both modern amenities and access to outdoor recreational activities that support a healthy and active retirement lifestyle. And Georgia also plays an important role in this list by offering a strong balance between affordability and urban access, especially in suburban areas around Atlanta where retirees can benefit from healthcare facilities, transportation networks, and lower living costs compared to many northeastern states. And Nevada continues to attract retirees due to its zero-state income tax policy and growing retirement-friendly communities in areas like Henderson, where modern housing and healthcare access combine with financial advantages that help retirees stretch their income further. And Pennsylvania remains a solid choice for those who prefer seasonal weather and historical environments, offering affordable housing in many regions along with strong healthcare systems and senior support programs that help reduce financial pressure. And finally, Wyoming completes the top 10 list as one of the most tax-friendly and peaceful states in the country, ideal for retirees who prioritize privacy, nature, and low population density over urban convenience. Even though its colder climate may not suit everyone, and when we step back and analyze all of these states together, one clear conclusion emerges, which is that There is no single perfect retirement destination for everyone, but instead, there are multiple strong options depending on what each individual values most, whether it is financial savings, healthcare access, warm weather, or peaceful living environments. And the smartest retirees in 2026 are those who take time to carefully evaluate these factors instead of rushing into a decision based only on popularity or assumptions. Because retirement is not just about where you live, it is about how well your chosen location supports your long-term financial security, health, and happiness over the next 20 to 30 years of your life. And if you are currently planning your retirement or even just starting to think about it, now is the perfect time to compare these states in detail and consider how each one aligns with your personal goals and budget. Because the earlier you plan, the more control you have over your future lifestyle and financial comfort. And if this video helped you understand the best retirement options in America for 2026, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who is also planning their retirement journey. And don't forget to comment below which state you think suits your retirement goals best and why, because your opinion might help someone else make a better decision for their future.